Gang, so there's a name being floated around, a guy being talked about, and who's standing out right now in Yankees spring training, who is a potential option for the bullpen. And again, he could necessarily be the reason they didn't sign Andrew Chafin, or they might not sign Matt Moore. They could still do that, but and I told you, anytime something comes out that's noteworthy or something that stands out, I want to get it to you. So, and I expect to do this more often. So I hope that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news like this as it pertains to the Yankees. So, because it's going to be, things are going to pop up during spring training that maybe we might not expect to pop up. So, but his name's Nick Ramirez. Okay, he's a left-handed pitcher. And again, he spent a little bit of time with the Tigers, a little bit of time with the Padres. Nothing extensive. He got about 110 innings pitched total, about 100 strikeouts. So, nothing flashy, but he's recently developed a ridiculous slider. Now, why did I mention that? Well, he's 6'4", or 6'5", 230 pounds. When you have a tall guy coming from the left-handed side developing a slider, which is going to be torture for right-handed hitters, that's going to stand out. And whose outpitch was the slider? Randy Johnson. So, and he's a big boy from the left-handed side. Quite a few other lefties that were tall had outpitches that were sliders. And Nick Ramirez has recently developed one. And it's being noticed by everybody there. So, and again, they have looked for another lefty to complement Wandy Peralta for the bullpen. So, now he's a little bit older. He's 33, but it doesn't really matter. When you have a pitch like this, you develop it late in the career or late in the game. He doesn't have a bunch of miles on his arm, okay? And if he's going for the bullpen, that could be a perfect neutralizer, so, or an equalizer, or both. And so I expect him to gain some attention during spring training. So I wanted to mention him to you. Again, his name is Nick Ramirez. He's a lefty. He's about 33 years old. He's a big boy. And he just developed a nasty slider, which is a good pitch for a left-handed reliever to have, even a left-handed starter. So I would be surprised if he was talking to the starters about this too, that the Rodons and Nestor Cortes and whoever else, and even Wandy Peralta for the bullpen. But I wanted to get this out to you so I can put this name in your head. Again, Nick Ramirez. Keep an eye out for him. Keep an ears out for him. I will update you on anything pertaining to him to see if he makes it all the way through the spring and potentially gains a roster spot, because it does still sound like they're looking to add one reliever. Okay, they didn't say specifically we're looking to add a lefty, but they did suggest it over the last couple months that they were looking for one. So this might enable them to do that without having to pay $6 million or $8 million or $10 million for a guy. They might be able to get him through spring training. So, and he's not on the 40-man right now either. So this is it makes it could make life easy for the Yankees, so that they only have to worry about an addition for left field should they want to continue to do that. And I expect him to do something in left field at some point. But this would make life easier, because Matt Moore would cost, with his production, probably $6 or $8 million. Sub-2 ERA, he was good. But if they have a guy here who's at home already who can do the same thing, in his situations there, that's gold right there. That's jackpot for the Yankees. So there's a guy right now that's starting to stand out, and I think he's going to continue to stand out, especially with that arsenal, his size. He does throw pretty hard, and that outpitch, and it sounds like it's a game changer slider. So that is not something that comes by very often. Okay, and I normally don't put out videos on Sunday. It's my Sabbath day, but I wanted to get this to you because I thought it would be noteworthy, and I thought it might grab your attention. And I do think, sometimes fans need something to be excited about. The position players report tomorrow, so the Yankees will all be there tomorrow, the whole entire team, Monday. Most of them are here, so we saw Rizzo and Bader and a bunch of other guys coming in, which is fantastic, and most of the other folks as well. So it's looking good right now, and the chemistry is looking good so far too with the pitchers. But anytime you have something like this that might be fun following, I definitely want you to know about it. So, but let me know what you think. Have you heard about this guy? I have not. So, but I'm excited about it. And again, nothing wrong with being excited during spring training. Guys are just getting in the game shape. But when you have somebody we can look after, like last year, Oswaldo Cabrera stood out during spring training. I remember that. He hit some home runs, and people are like, who the hell is that? That was him, Oswaldo Cabrera. And he got a shot at the major leagues this year, which is great. And he showed what he can do. So this guy could be the guy this year, at least for the pitching side. And I do expect them to add another weapon. They do have a pretty formidable bullpen. Mike King looks good. Tommy Kahnle's having some good bullpens, and he's getting along with the pitchers as well. He reminds me of the pitching version of Nick Switcher. Just a gamer who loves to have fun and just keeps the team loose and fun. I think that we need that sometimes. Sometimes the guys can be a little bit too stiff and serious, so loosening things up a little bit, not a bad thing. But that's what I got for you right now. Happy Sunday, gang, and have a great week. Talk to you later.